Hey, what's happening, everybody? Sean Kitzman from Sustainable Massage Practices. Well, this must be ranty video week because I've got another one. As I'm encouraging you to go out and tell your story and tell your client stories, you're going to run into assholes. You're going to run into people who you may or may not know that pick up on your work and say shit about your work. Because you know why? They're assholes. This has happened to me. I've written a couple blog posts that have actually went pretty viral. I mean, one has 8,000 hits. The other one has over 11 or 12,000 hits. And I wrote them. I didn't grammar check them. And my grammar's not awesome. It's not fantastic. But the content is good. And so people that valued the content over the grammar police picked up on it and they shared it. And it got shared to a couple massage forums where you have a bunch of people who are keyboard warriors and they don't know you. And they will say really mean shit about you. And you know what I did? I didn't care. I pushed on. You know why? Because my message is more important than whatever they say about me. And you know what most of the time those people lack? They lack the stones and the cookies to go out and do something original. And you know what they do? They just sit there behind their keyboards and their screens and their safe freaking places and they say shit about you because you can't get to them. I'm a martial artist. It's the very first movement practice that I ever did outside of skateboarding. And you know what would happen if we were face to face and we did that? I would punch these people in the freaking face. You know why? Because they're assholes. So, don't allow someone's negative, pessimistic, passive-aggressive behavior to influence your work. Go out and do your thing and be yourself. You're not after the people who are going to be assholes, right? You know what you're after? You're after the people who are interested in what you have to say and who are interested in creating a relationship with you. Because those people, you know what they most of the time are? They're miserable know-it-alls. And they're most of the time frauds. They're not really good at their practice. They're really intellectual. They're really smart. And they can rattle off the 80,000 names of muscles and joints and bones. But when it comes down to it, they hide behind that information. I see the same thing in martial arts. You see it, go on and do yourself a favor. Google Ronda Rousey. Or Google Anderson Silva. Or Google any number of fighters. And there's going to be fanboys and people who think they're awesome. And then there's going to be people who think they're awful. And all of the, when you start to get those really top level names, most of the diatribe from those people who think they're awful is just all emotional bullshit jealousy, right? So, go be yourself. Don't worry about what other people have to say about you. It doesn't matter anyways. Create your own tribe, create your own community. And now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take a little bit of negative feedback as constructive criticism. But constructive criticism is done well, and it's done with the intention of being helpful. Not just slamming your work and trying to discourage you because the person who's doing it wouldn't say that to your face. Most of the time. And if they did, you wouldn't have them in your circle of friends anyways. If it's on Facebook, do yourself a favor. Unfriend them and block them. Why would you want to associate with that type of individual? You wouldn't do it in your personal life, so don't do it on social media. And don't care what they have to say. You know why? Because they're not impacting the community anyways. And people who are actually going out and doing good work and are trying to impact the community, there's always going to be haters. So, anyways, thought I'd put this out there. This video is actually for a very specific person. And when this person sees it, they'll know who they're talking about. Dude, you're a rock star. Go out and do your damn work. I really appreciate and admire your work. I think you're awesome. All right. We'll see you soon. Happy Friday. And got my Pac-Man shirt on. And remember, practice makes improvement.